For today, I'll be installing this Redtiger F7N 4K dual dash cam. Now this is the front dash cam with a wide screen, and it's you can see here it's 4K. It's 4K. Has a nice wide screen with function buttons on the right, USB power button, SD card and power button on the left, with a nice wide screen. And everything you get here to install it, it comes with a 12 volt cigarette lighter adapter, the rear dash cam, well the rear camera. You got some film to put on your windshield. You got some extra sticky pads, your tool to mount the wire, and you got your instruction manual. And they also sent me this, the Hardwire Kit. So this will be able to hardwire it without using the cigarette lighter. You'll also need a memory card, but I got one here. We'll put it in here and format it, because that's the first thing you need to do. So this is a 4K plus 1080p dual channel dash cam for recording. It's also a dash cam with built-in Wi-Fi and GPS. It has super night vision and it has 24 hours parking monitoring with G sensor and loop recording. First I'm going to test this out, and I'm going to put it into a 12 volt power. And the first thing I'm going to try to do is format this SD card. So we got power. It says insert SD card. Please format SD card. Let's go OK. OK. And that's the rear dash cam. You can see it's just got lit up there on the corner. Let's see if we can go to the menu and go to settings. Resolution, that works. Audio, keep audio on. Date timestamp on. Loop we'll do every 5 minutes. G sensor, medium, speed. I'll keep the speed stamp off. And GPS on. Speed in kilometers. So the app, I think we have the app in there. Wi-Fi on. Okay, so let's see if I can download this app, which I have already downloaded. Let's go to Add Camera. So it says install the camera and power on. So we have it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Join. Let's go back to the Redtiger. Okay, so all the files would be here, and we can see all the files. Okay, so that's how simple it is to hook it up to the app. Let's go install this. Okay, so the vehicle that I will be installing this on is the 2018 Mercedes Sprinter 4x4. And we'll go right up there. And I'm not sure how it will work out with the wire for the rear dash cam, but if it will be long enough, we're gonna try to do that and get that installed. Okay, so we're in the 4x4 Sprinter, and let's see how easy we can install this. I'll turn this on to accessory so I can get power there to my cigarette lighter. Just undo that there. Plug this in. And I got power. So I'm gonna find a good spot. I'm gonna find a good spot right here where I'll be able to see everything. And that is pretty much where the bottom of my dash is. I'll stick it right about there. They actually give you one of these clear things to put on. So I'll just put that on there. I'll take this 3M paper off. Okay, and I'm just gonna place this where it needs to be. Okay, I'll just press that down. With this tool that I have here, go into the headliner and basically tuck it in. So with the dash camera here, the rear camera is going to have to go all the way to the back here of the 4x4 Sprinter. But let's see if the wire is long enough. We got the rear camera, and I'm just going to do a rough guide to see how far this line will go. Okay, so it looks like we'll have enough just to get back here. I'm gonna see if I can mount it right up here. I don't know if you can see with that light, but this is where the wire will reach. And this is the 144 wheelbase for the Mercedes Sprinter. So let's temporarily mount it here and see what view I get from the back. So the back view, you can see it right here. We have the rear view of the back of the Sprinter. So all we gotta do is run that wire now, tuck it in all the way to the back. So again, with the tool that they give us, so I just tucked it in along that airbag rubber cover. I'm gonna go around here and on top of the LED light all the way to the back. So it has some of these sticky things where you can just take off the wax paper, stick it here, and that way I was able to clip the cables there. Gave a little bit extra so that it could close and open. and with that closed, the wire stays there. So that's power with the cigarette light, with the cigarette lighter. But if you want the 24-hour parking monitoring mode, you have to install the hardware kit to hardwire it, and this is how we'll do that. So because we aren't going to be using the cigarette lighter and it's going to be hardwired, I'll remove the power wire for the cigarette lighter, and basically just going to pull it out. So now we got the Hardwire kit, and this is for mounting it, hardwiring, so you don't have to use your cigarette lighter adapter. And these could go into your fuses. You have your battery plus, I guess that's constant power, and then your accessory power, which is the red one. So when you turn your ignition on, then this will get power. So on the Mercedes Sprinter, we're gonna have to go into the fuse box and see where we can plug these into. One will have constant power and one will have accessory power. In the driver's side of the Mercedes Sprinter, if you go to the fuses, it is fuse number 19 will be this will be the yellow wire that will be for power, and fuse number 12 up here will be for the ACC, or the red wire. You put those two wires in from the wiring harness, and you got to connect a ground, which I have here. So that's the ground, and we have power to the camera. Now this is hardwired. Now all you have to do is run the wire the same way right up to there, and this way you won't have to use the cigarette lighter for power. So what this hard wiring kit has, you can see at the back, it has a 12 volt protection of 11.8 volts. So if the power goes below 11.8 volts, the camera will automatically turn off, so it won't kill your battery. So what I can do now is run this wire, and I already moved the screw for this. I can move this off. I'm gonna put this through the bottom, and this wire, run it the same way through the pillar and end up right here. So this is the same process. I'm just gonna run the wire as I did the cigarette lighter and use the tool to tuck it in. Once the wires are all tucked in, you can put your cover back on. So now with the camera hardwired, it will be ready for the 24-hour parking monitoring mode. And once I put the key in, I start it, camera will automatically come on, start recording, and once I turn it off, it will go into the parking monitoring mode. So with the parking monitoring mode on, you can go to the menu, go to your settings, in the parking, you have your G sensor trigger. We can do that. There's also a time lapse and a 24-hour time lapse. We'll do the G sensor trigger record. G sensor, we'll keep that on medium. And turn off the car, and the parking monitoring mode will be active. So for example, once the car is off, if there's any impact, camera will automatically turn on and start recording. And if you ever wanted to take it off, it has the clip that this thing can just come out, and you can take this in with you. That way, you know, no one will sit in your windshield if you're for long periods of time away and you want to keep it out of sight from thieves. And to put it back in, you just put it right there, put the power in, and put the backup camera in. Pressing this button, you can switch views. So now that is now the front view, and that's the rear. Press it again. You got just the front, and you got just the rear. This is the direction you're traveling. Turns it off, and there's the rear view and the front view. Overall, really satisfied with the camera. Really simple to use. So I'll just end this video with some footage from the dash cam in the daytime and in the nighttime video shots from the dash cam.
Thursday, and then some snow returns on Friday. Strong gusty wind for us today out of the north-northwest. Gusts could exceed 50 kilometers per hour. The guaranteed high 1, mainly clear tonight, still windy -4.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.